On Wednesday, March 11th at 8, the National Geographic Special takes an in-depth look at the grizzly bear and its struggle to coexist with man. Don't miss it Wednesday, March 11th at 8.
Funding for Scholastic Scrimmage is provided by the Air Products Foundation. The foundation is supported by donations from Air Products and Chemicals Incorporated as a charitable organization whose contributions provide support for educational, cultural, health, and community programs in the Lehigh Valley. Funding is also provided by Lehigh Valley Bank. Lehigh Valley Bank provides student loan plans for undergraduates, graduate students, and parents of students, as well as a full line of regular banking services. Our name says it all. The series is also made possible by Channel 39 School Services participating districts.
WLVT-TV presents Scholastic Scrimmage, a weekly program featuring teams from Lehigh Valley High Schools in a contest of quick recall. Tonight's teams are from Argyl High School and Notre Dame High School. Your host for Scholastic Scrimmage is Harry Price.
Good evening and welcome to Scholastic Scrimmage. We're going to meet the teams and the coaches, then we'll begin the contest. From Argyl, we have Michelle Manasseri. Michelle is a senior. Lisa Mack, a senior. The captain is Eric Smith. He is a junior. Yvonne Falcone is also a senior. And the coach is Agnes Anderson, teacher of mathematics. From Notre Dame High School, Brian Sariski, a senior. Adam Diamido is the captain. He is a senior. Andre Kapp is a junior. Ab Boonswang, a senior. And the coach is Bill Harder, teacher of social studies. Channel 39 is pleased to announce that at the conclusion of the series, after the championship contest in June, the Air Products Foundation will present a $1,500 scholarship award to the championship high school and a $750 award to the runner-up high school. Remember, the answers to the questions on Scholastic Scrimmage require rapid recall of factual information and aren't necessarily indicative of academic training. The rules for the contest are as follows. You'll be given 10 points for each correct answer, and 10 points will be deducted for an incorrect response. If you answer incorrectly, then the opposing team will have an opportunity to answer without penalty. They'll get 5 points for a correct answer in this situation. Of course, a correct answer to a toss-up question gives you the opportunity to answer a bonus question without penalty. Team members may confer only on the bonus questions, and the answers to these questions should be given to me by the two team captains. A buzzer will signal the end of the contest. If it sounds while a question is being asked, the game stops. If the buzzer goes off while you're answering a question, however, you will be permitted to complete your answer, but no bonus questions will be asked. Are there any questions? If not, we'll begin with our first toss-up. We're preparing for a 10-point bonus. Here's your toss-up. For 10 points, in what city did George Washington take the oath of office? That's Notre Dame. Adam.
New York City.
Correct. As the first president of the United States. He was also inaugurated in Philadelphia in 1793. He was first inaugurated March 3rd, 1797, New York City. Bonus 10-pointer, Adam, for you and the team, and you may confer. I want you to identify these two famous escapees, 5 points for each correct answer. Who escaped from Dunkirk? Adam.
The British Expeditionary Force.
Exactly correct. About 350 soldiers, 350,000 soldiers, early June 1940. Who escaped from Elba? Adam.
Napoleon.
In 1814, he was exiled there in 1814, escaped in 1815. You're correct again, going for a 10-pointer. Toss up. What southern city is the setting of a streetcar named Desire? The Tennessee Williams play, its setting was in New Orleans, typically, specifically the French Quarter in New Orleans. Another toss-up. For 10 points, give me the standard 8-letter name for any one of the imaginary lines on the Earth that run from pole to pole and connect places of equal longitude. Notre Dame, Andre.
Meridians.
Correct. Here's your bonus, a 10-pointer. I'll give the standard SI units for two different physical quantities. For 5 points each, give me the standard names of the physical quantities for which the units are used. For example, if I were to say kilograms, the answer would be mass. Now listen closely. Here are the units. The first one, coulombs.
Electricity?
Incorrect. I would say electric charge I would accept. Second one, kilogram meters per second. Adam.
Momentum?
Correct. You got 5 out of a possible 10. Here's your toss-up. It's in math on the monitor. Give me the coordinates of the midpoint of the line segment joining those 2 points. -1, -8, and a -4, 4. It's Notre Dame. Ab.
-5 halves, -2.
Correct, Ab. 10-point bonus, Adam. A rod is 5.5 yards long. For 10 points, tell me how many yards deep is a fathom? Adam.
2.
Correct, 6 feet. Going for a 10-point bonus, toss-up. The Great Stone Face, or the Old Man of the Mountains, is a famous natural feature on a mountain in New Hampshire. For 10 points, in what state is Stone Mountain located? Notre Dame. Adam.
Virginia?
Incorrect. Over to Penn Argyl. It's a toss-up. No conferring. Eric.
Colorado?
No, it's not Colorado. It's Georgia. It's northwestern Georgia. Old Stone Mountain, or Stone Mountain, I should say. Here's your toss-up going again for a 10-pointer. Pamplona, Spain, is famous for the running of the bulls. 10 points. What novel by Ernest Hemingway partly takes place there? The Sun Also Rises. It's first published in 1926 by Hemingway. Another toss-up. After the Challenger disaster, President Reagan asked a former NASA administrator to head the agency once again. For 10 points, name this individual who presently heads NASA, N-A-S-A. It's James C. Fletcher. He succeeded James M. Beggs. Another toss-up going for a 10-pointer. For 10 points, and no correcting yourself once you've begun, I want you to spell synopsis, which Notre Dame, Ab.
S-Y-N-O-P-S-I-S.
Correct. It's a word, synopsis, means an abstract. Correct. Bonus. I'm looking for 2 words that are palindromes, words that read the same backward as forward. I'll give definitions for 5 points each. I want you to supply the palindromes. Something worn by babies, especially at mealtime. Adam.
Bib.
Correct. B-I-B. A bomb that fails to explode. Adam.
Dud.
Correct again. D-U-D. Going for a 15-point bonus. Toss-ups and art visual on the monitor. The sculptor's work you see there on the monitor was famous for his subjects of the American West at the turn of the century. For 10 points in front of the following. Is that sculptor Frederick Remington? George Catlin? Penn Argyl. Eric.
Frederick Remington.
You are correct. Bonus 15-pointer, Eric, for you and the team. 5 points each. Try to dig out these answers, all containing, or each containing the word rock. Modern musical form born in the 50s. Eric.
Rock and roll.
Correct. 1956 classic by Bill Haley and the Comets. Eric.
Rock Around the Clock.
Correct. A Protestant hymn. Eric.
Rock of Ages.
Again, correct. You've got your 15-point bonus. Going for a 10-pointer. Toss-up. For 10 points, without any sort of daylight saving time, what's the difference between 2 places separated by 180 degrees of longitude? What is the time difference, I should say, between 2 places? Penn Argyl. Eric.
12 hours.
You are correct. Between 2 places separated by 180 degrees of longitude, it is 12 hours. Here's your bonus, Eric. 10-pointer. I'll name 2 minerals that are commercially important as ores for particular elements. For 5 points each, please identify the elements that are obtained from these minerals. First one, cinnabar. Eric?
Iron.
No, it would be mercury. Cinnabar is an ore from mercury. Galena. And galena is lead and sulfur, or therefore it's an ore for lead. Going for a 10-point bonus. Toss up. To this day, the honor guards still wear the red epaulets and white flat-topped caps made famous by the old Beaujess movies. For 10 points, name the French corps that men would often join. Notre Dame, Adam.
French Foreign Legion.
Correct. They'd often join to escape their past. It is the Foreign Legion. Bonus 10-pointer, Adam. The U.S. Constitution prohibits Congress and the state legislatures from passing certain types of laws. I'll describe 2 forbidden classes of laws. For 5 points each, give me the traditional names for these types of law. First one, a criminal law which is applied to an act committed before the law was passed and which works to the disadvantage of the accused. Adam?
Retroactive.
Incorrect. It would be ex post facto law. The next one, a legislative act that provides for punishment without a judicial trial. Adam?
Habeas corpus.
No, it would be Bill of Attainder. Attainder is the loss of all civil rights. Going for a 15-pointer. Toss up. What do we call the art of conducting international negotiations? Notre Dame, Andre.
Diplomacy.
Correct, Andre. 15-point bonus. Again, 5 points apiece. I want you to name these literary characters. First one. He went down the Mississippi with a slave named Jim. Adam.
Huckleberry Finn.
Correct. She was determined to keep Tara Plantation, T-A-R-A. Adam.
Scarlett O'Hara.
Correct. This boy of good parentage was raised in a workhouse. Adam.
Oliver Twist.
Correct again. And again, looking at a 15-point bonus, here's your toss-up. It's in mathematics, going to be on the monitor. If you're given that f of x is equal to 4x squared minus 2x cubed, tell me the 3 zeros of the function, 2 of which are equal. The 3 zeros of the function are 0, 0, and 2. 0, 0, and 2. Another toss-up, looking again at a 10-pointer. In late April of 1985, he began a bold and unsuccessful bid to take over CBS. For 10 points, name this flamboyant Penn Argyl. Eric.
Ted Turner.
Correct. Flamboyant Atlanta-based broadcaster. 10-point bonus, Eric, for you and the team. Subject, U.S. politics. You can earn 5 points apiece for answering the following 2 questions correctly. Here's your first. Identify the publication, Eric, which contains the proceedings of the U.S. House and Senate. Eric.
No response.
Be the Congressional Record. Second, name the only person ever to serve simultaneously as both National Security Advisor and Secretary of State. Eric.
Henry Kissinger.
Correct, under Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford. We're going to take a halftime break now with the score at half. 100 for Notre Dame, 50 for Penn Argyl. You're still in it, Penn Argyl. Michelle Manisseri, during our second round, we ask our contestants to tell us about their school extracurricular activities. Would you begin, please?
I'm in the National Honor Society. I participate in marching and concert bands. I played JV and varsity softball, and I'm in the ski club.
Thank you, Michelle. Lisa Mack.
My activities include National Honor Society, band and orchestra, yearbook, Sword and Shield Society, and ski club.
Thank you, Lisa. And the captain, Eric Smith.
I'm in the concert, marching, and stage bands, as well as the orchestra. I'm the editor-in-chief of the yearbook. I'm in the National Honor Society, and I have a part-time job at McDonald's.
Thank you, Eric. Yvonne Falcone.
I'm a member of the National Honor Society, the Sword and Shield Society, Chorus, Drug and Alcohol Committee, and the Ski Club.
Thanks, Yvonne. Thanks to Penn Argyl. Let's go over to Notre Dame and begin with Brian Sariski.
I'm on the National Honor Society, and I'm a member of the Bethlehem Council on Alcoholism High School Advisory Board and the Council's Speakers Bureau as well.
Thank you, Brian. The captain, Adam Diamito.
I'm a member of the forensics team. I'm on the newspaper staff, and I'm in the theater company, and I have a part-time job at Friendly.
Thank you. Well, we got him back, right? Andre Katt.
I'm in the band. I'm in the Lafayette College Orchestra, a member of the wrestling team, track team, tennis team, and National Honor Society.
Thanks, Andre. And finally, Ab Boonswang.
I'm the president of forensics. I'm on the National Honor Society. I'm the newspaper sports editor. I'm the captain of the tennis team, and I'm also a member of AFT, as well as Brian and Adam.
Okay, thank you, Ab. Thanks to Notre Dame. Again, the score at half is 100 for Notre Dame and 50 for Penn Argyl. Still a very close contest. Make up 50 points very quickly. We'll begin our second half of the toss-up. We're preparing for a 15-point bonus. Here's your toss-up. In this case, what causes the fear? The word is toxophobia. Notre Dame, Andre.
Poison.
I'll accept that. Poisons or being poisoned. There are a couple of other words that mean the same thing, toxicophobia and iophobia. Here's your bonus, a 15-pointer. A noun may be a person, place, or thing for 5 points each. Identify these nouns which are both things and places. Both things and places. A kind of tableware or an oriental country. Adam.
China.
Correct. A person who is higher in rank or degree, or a lake. Adam.
No response.
Ab had it, but he didn't give it to you, and you didn't give it to me. It's a superior. A large animal or a state or a city. Let's start that again. A large animal or a city in New York State. Adam?
Buffalo.
Correct on that. You got 2 out of the 3 for 10 points. Going for another 10-point bonus. Toss up. In a standard gas welding torch, acetylene is the fuel. For 10 points, what's the chemical formula for acetylene? Notre Dame, Andre.
C2H2.
Correct, Andre. 10-point bonus. The specific heat of water is 1 calorie per gram per degree centigrade. For 10 points, how many calories are needed to raise the temperature of 40 grams of water by 15 degrees? Adam.
600.
600 calories is correct. A listening toss-up. Listen to the excerpt. We just heard a short selection from Claire de Lune. For 10 points and from the following, who composed Claire de Lune? Was it Maurice Ravel, Gabriel Fauré, or Claude Debussy? It was Debussy, or some pronounce it Debussy. Claude Debussy, Claire de Lune. Going on to another toss-up. For 10 points, name the largest city in the country of Pakistan. Notre Dame, Andre.
Karachi.
Correct. It's a little over 5 million, almost twice as many people as Lahore, the next largest. Bonus 10-pointer. It's a historical bonus question on the French Revolution. In 1792, the King of France was imprisoned, and in the following year he was executed. Thus ended the reign of King Blank the Blank. Can you identify him by name and number? 5 points for each piece of information. Notre Dame, Adam.
Louis the 16th.
You are correct. Going for a 10-point bonus. Toss-up. It's multiple choice. Vocabulary quiz. I want to know the meaning of adventitious, and I'll spell adventitious. A-D-V-E-N-T-I-T-I-O-U-S. Is it presumptuous, inherent, holy, or accidental? Notre Dame, Ab.
C, holy.
C, holy, was given. That is incorrect. It's over to you, Penn Argyl. No conferring. Judges, the buzzer rang before Eric's bell. We're going to call it off right there. The question was, what is the meaning of adventitious? I gave you 4 possibilities: presumptuous, inherent, holy, or accidental. And it's accidental. Another toss-up. Going for a 10-pointer. What's the next term in the series I'm going to give you? 3, 7, 12, 18, 25, blank. Penn Argyl, Yvonne.
33.
Correct, Yvonne. bonus 10-pointer on the monitor. What's the amplitude of the function you see there? Pen Argyl, Lisa, you'll have to give it. It's a bonus, but give me the answer.
3.
3 is correct. Be a little more confident. We'll be okay. Going for a 10-point bonus, your toss-up. When explorers realized that a new continent was in the way between Europe and the Far East, they sought a way around it to the north. For 10 points, what was the route that men such as Henry Hudson, Notre Dame, Andre?
The Northwest Passage.
Correct. Men like Henry Hudson sought in vain. Their finding, Roald Amundsen, in the early 1900s, did find a way, but it's almost useless because there's so much ice. I'm going to name 2 figures in American political history. This is a bonus for Notre Dame. For 5 points each, identify the states which they represented in the U.S. Senate. First one, Daniel Webster. Adam.
Kentucky.
Incorrect. He was born in New Hampshire and was in the U.S. House of Representatives in New Hampshire, but he served in the Senate after he moved to Boston. He began his career in 1827. Massachusetts. Huey Long. Adam?
New York.
No, Huey Long. Louisiana. Served 1931, was assassinated in 1935. Going for a 10-point bonus. Toss-up, multiple choice. Which of the following could represent the final score for a tennis set? 5-3, 7-5. Notre Dame, Ab.
7-5.
And you are captain of the Notre Dame tennis team. You should know that. You are correct. Here's your bonus. 10-pointer. I'll name 2 19th century English adventure novels. For 5 points each, you identify the authors. Ivanhoe. Adam.
Scott.
Sir Walter Scott is correct. Treasure Island. Adam.
Robert Louis Stevenson.
Correct on that. Also, you've got your 10. Going for another 10-pointer. Correct the error in the following sentence. When the Space Shuttle Challenger made its second trip into orbit, astronaut Sally Ride, the first woman ever to travel in outer space, was the focus of media attention. Notre Dame, Andre.
Sally Ride was not the first woman to travel into outer space.
You are correct. Valentina Tereshkova, a Russian, was the first. She went in 1963, 20 years before Sally Ride in 1983. In recent years, here's your bonus. Vibrations outside the audible frequency range have been increasingly investigated. For 10 points each, give me the one-word names for vibrations whose frequency or frequencies are as follows. First, above the audible range. Adam.
Ultrasonic.
Correct. Or ultrasound. Second, below the audible range. Adam.
Subsonic.
We will accept that. That is a synonym used for infrasonic or infrasound. For the next is a toss-up in current events. Last week, scientists at Massachusetts General Hospital reported strong evidence that a defective gene situated within the chromosome that geneticists arbitrarily designate as number 21 is responsible for the hereditary form of a disease. Notre Dame, Brian.
Alzheimer's disease.
Correct. It results in a devastating mental deterioration for middle-aged and elderly people. I wanted you to name it, and it is Alzheimer's. Here's your bonus, a 10-pointer. Current events also. As a follow-up to that question, how many pairs of chromosomes form the human genome? Adam?
23.
Correct. Going for a 10-pointer toss-up. Who wrote historical plays about English monarchs such as Henry IV and Richard III? Pen Argyl, Eric.
Shakespeare.
Correct, Eric. Bonus for you and the team. Identify these literary works which have the word snow, S-N-O-W, in their titles. 5 points for each correct answer. A novel by Ernest Hemingway. Eric?
The Snows of Mount Kilimanjaro.
We'll accept that. The Snows of Kilimanjaro. A short story by Conrad Aiken. Eric?
No response.
It would be Silent Snow, Secret Snow. Toss up. Going for a 10-pointer. A triangle with sides of 5 centimeters, 12 centimeters, and 13 centimeters is inscribed in a circle. What's the radius of the circle? I'm sorry, Eric, again, you just barely missed it. Again, I asked what's the radius of the circle. The triangle is inscribed in a circle. The hypotenuse of the triangle is 13. Half of it is 6.5. That would be the radius, 6.5 centimeters. Another toss-up. The historic capital city on the St. Lawrence River features the Chateau Frontenac, a hotel completed in 1892. What city is it? I'll give you a hint. It's the oldest city in Canada. Notre Dame, Andre.
Quebec.
Quebec is correct. It's the cradle of New France. Your bonus, 10-pointer. I want you to name this historical national park. It's noted for fossilized trees. This part of the Painted Desert is one of our national parks. Adam?
The Petrified Forest.
National Park in Arizona is correct. Going for a 10-point bonus. Toss-up. What character keeps trying to prove himself because of one moment? I'm in the process of reading the question. We're going to stop the game right now. The final score is 240 for Notre Dame and 85 for Penn Argyl. Penn Argyl, we congratulate you for getting to the second round. And Michelle, Lisa, Yvonne, all the ladies are going off to college. Going to leave Eric all alone with us here next year, but he's going to have experience. Have a good summer. Notre Dame, we congratulate you. You're going to go off into the third round, and you're going to play the winner of next week's contest in the third round late April. And next week, we're going to have Parkland and Deer High Schools. This is Harry Price. Thank you for being with us, and good night.
Funding for Scholastic Scrimmage is provided by the Air Products Foundation. The foundation is supported by donations from Air Products and Chemicals Incorporated as a charitable organization whose contributions provide support for educational, cultural, health, and community programs in the Lehigh Valley. Funding is also provided by Lehigh Valley Bank. Lehigh Valley Bank provides student loan plans for undergraduates, graduate students, and parents of students, as well as a full line of regular banking services. Our name says it all. The series is also made possible by Channel 39 School Services participating